scaffolding, which are the remains of huts constructed by bird nest collectors who live in the caves with their families for the duration of the harvesting season. Welcome to the Traders Cave. This is the first stop after almost 1 hour of trekking. And around here you can see the wooden structures used by bird nest collectors back then as a resting place. Bird nest trading took place where traders from all around come to buy bird nests from local gatherers here at this particular spot. Now let's go deeper into this cave. During the early 40s, Traders Cave was a market during the bird nest collecting season. Food was obtained using bird nests as payment. Structural remains of ancient roofless huts made of ironwood, which is also known as the lian, can still be observed here. Wow! And this is the first cave one would enter before arriving at the Great Cave. A fun fact, guys, 500,000 swiftlet birds that live in the cave make their nests purely from their own feathers and saliva. It is a really peaceful place to amble around, and inside the caves, the ceilings are so huge, so don't worry if you're claustrophobic, you should be just fine. And yes, a torchlight would be super helpful, and in case you forgot to get one, you could always buy one at the counter when checking in. 5 minutes walk away is the massive 10.5 hectare Great Cave, our next stop. Longer than usual, it felt worthy the minute I got my eyes on the cave from far. It was definitely worth the walk. If you're a traveler like me, I'm pretty sure you would feel the same way too. Wow, there's a lot of dead fish lingering outside the cave. The west mouth of the Great Cave comes into view, and you are left in no doubt that this cave deserves its name. At over 16 meters high and 250 meters wide, it is one of the world's most spectacular cave entrances, leading to an even larger chamber within. The view from the cave mouth out over the surrounding jungle is quite unique, as the jagged stalactites and dangling creepers on the cave mouth make a dramatic frame for a very memorable photo. The cave contains evidence of human habitation going back as far as 40,000 years, making it one of Southeast Asia's most important archaeological sites. Paraffin lamps are used to collect the guano, aka the bird and bat excrement, which is covering the cave floor. The guano is then carried insects to Sulania, where it is graded and sold as fertilizer. A few meters from the Traders Cave is this Great Tom Harrison Chamber. Back in 1955, Tom Harrison and his wife Barbara Harrison started the excavation process here, and right in front of me is their house, and they live here throughout the excavation process. So they also find interesting discoveries leading back to the first human civilization here in Southeast Asia. We can also see beautiful rock formation that is covered in fluorescent moss. Did you know that these caves were once submerged underwater millions of years ago, which explains the irregular shapes and sizes of the rocks. On the way back and bumped into some fellow local travelers as well. Although it was exhausting, the experience is irreplaceable. It was about time for me to leave this beautiful place for the next destination. Was really insightful. I learned a lot of things, especially about our prehistoric era, like the Paleolithic, Neolithic, and who knew this place was occupied with prehistoric people dated 40,000 years ago, which is amazing. One place on my bucket list. Check! Now I will need to depart the bus station and catch a bus to Miri. I'll see you guys on the other side, okay? Looks like my adventure in Batu Niah has finally ended. Now I'm already on the bus en route to our next checkpoint, which is Miri, Sarawak. This trekking wasn't easy, it was very adventurous, and the track was very slippery, and it was a 3 kilometers hike all the way from the first checkpoint to Gua Niah. It was very tiring, but I am super blessed with all the nature that surrounded me, and it kind of like made me feel very calm despite being totally exhausted from all the trekking. I really look forward to what Miri has to offer, but as for now,